Welcome back to the story, where today we re-diving into a concept that could be the next big anime epic, Kairo, Shadow of Control. Imagine a world where your own power could be your greatest enemy. Our story kicks off with Kairo, a young fighter who suddenly undergoes a terrifying transformation. His hair bleaches bone white, his skin turns unnaturally pale, and a sinister symbol mysteriously appears on his neck. He's panicking, staring at his reflection, not recognizing the person staring back. Just then, his lifelong rival, Oren, walks in. Oren, with his bright yellow hair and confident demeanor, is taken aback. Instead of a taunt, he asks with genuine concern, "Kairo, what's happened to you?" Confused and scared, Kairo has no answers. Together, they decide to seek the one person who might understand, their master trainer. But here's the twist there. Master is a 50-year-old version of Kairo from the future. This older Kairo, with salt and pepper hair and a weathered face, sees his younger self and a wave of painful memory washes over him. He knows exactly what's happening. We flash back to the past, witnessing the moment this older Kairo was first consumed by the same dark power. We see a desperate struggle, ending with a special collar being locked around his neck, a device designed to suppress the malevolent entity within him. The collar works, and his hair returns to its natural brown color. He explains to his younger self that this transformation is a curse tied to his emotions, particularly his anger. The collar is a temporary solution. The real battle is learning to control the storm inside. Oren, setting aside their rivalry, steps up to help. He becomes Kairo's unlikely training partner, not for combat, but for calm. He pushes Kairo through rigorous meditation and focus exercises, teaching him to find stillness amidst chaos. This training is crucial because Kairo can't afford to get angry. If he loses control, the collar could break, unleashing the shadow that's desperate to take over. Their training is brutally interrupted. A colossal robot descends upon their city, piloted by a villain with a wicked, unsettling smile. This antagonist has been watching Kairo, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. He's not just a random foe. He's a mastermind who knows about Kairo's inner demon. His goal is to push Kairo to his breaking point, to force the transformation and harness that destructive power for himself. The city is in chaos. The older Kairo and Oren jump into the fray, trying to protect Kairo from both the physical and emotional assault. They fight off the villain's minions, creating a protective barrier around Kairo, who is struggling to maintain his composure. Every explosion, every near miss, tests his control. He fights with a serene expression, his movements calculated and precise, a stark contrast to the destruction around him. He's fighting two battles, one against the villain and a much harder one against himself. Finally, Kairo comes face to face with the main villain. The fight is a blur of motion, a classic high-speed anime showdown. The villain is relentless, taunting Kairo, trying to provoke a reaction. He lands a powerful blow that sends Kairo reeling. For a split second, Kairo's control wavers. The screen flickers, showing us a glimpse of the pale skin and white hair, the shadow threatening to emerge. But Kairo digs deep. He remembers Arain's training, his master's warning. He breathes, centers himself, and his normal appearance solidifies. He's still in. control. Seeing his tactics aren't working, the villain decides to end it. He unleashes a massive energy beam aimed straight at Kairo's gut. Instead of dodging, Kairo stands his ground and takes the full force of the blast. The pain is immense, but something incredible happens. He doesn't just endure the hit, he absorbs it. The raw energy courses through him, but instead of feeding the shadow, Kairo channels it. His fists begin to glow with a scorching red light, crackling with the very power the villain just used against him. The villain, shocked, doesn't realize what's happening until it's too late. Kairo closes the distance, and every punch lands like a molten hammer. The red fists connect with the villain's face, searing him with his own energy. It's like being hit by lava. After a rapid series of these devastating blows, the villain collapses, defeated. As he falls, the giant robot and all his forces power down. Kairo stands victorious, breathing heavily, but still in control. He won the fight without losing himself. But as the dust settles, the victory feels temporary. The camera pans away, showing us a dark room where a shadowy group of figures watches the entire battle on a monitor. They were observing, studying him. The villain Kairo just defeated was merely a test. They know his secret, and his true fight is far from over. This is just the beginning of Kairo's journey. They made a statue of Kairo that looks like him with brown hair and a dark jacket later, in the future. But from this came many other heroes who want to be heroes. And these heroes were looking at the statue of Kairo, anime guy with a shark hoodie jacket on, was looking at the statue and saw someone of to follow, and also another anime guy with dreads and a mustache. Saw the statue, and he wondered, someone to look up to Kairo was a story from the past, but he might come back years later. Stay tuned. What do you think of this concept? It's got rivalries, time travel, supervillains, and incredible fights. Let me know what you'd love to see happen next in Kairo's story. Thanks for watching. Madness, feel it in the bass, subwoofer shaking the whole place. Low and rumble.